You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Elizabeth Doroba. Hazleton Parks and Recreation has announced the return of the city's annual Independence Day celebration. The event will take place on Saturday, July 6th from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Cityview Park. Participants at the event will have the opportunity to listen to live music, enjoy a plethora of food trucks, ride a mechanical bull, and watch the fireworks display. Pay-to-play carnival games will also be available for the kids. The fireworks display is scheduled to begin at 9:45 p.m. Free busing services will also be available throughout the city, beginning at 4 p.m. with the last pickups at 11 p.m. A man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. David Furry is wanted on DUI charges. He is known to have ties to the Jim Thorpe area. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts is asked to contact the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-2821. The Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts is bringing Stephen Sondheim's popular musical, Into the Woods, to the stage this weekend. The story of Into the Woods follows a baker and his wife who learn that they cannot have a child due to a witch's curse. As they venture out to break the curse, the couple meets several classic fairy tale characters such as Cinderella, Jack the Giant Killer, and Little Red Riding Hood. The show will be performed at 212 West Broad Street in Hazleton from July 5th through July 14th. Friday and Saturday evening shows will begin at 7 o'clock p.m., and Sunday matinees will begin at 3 p.m. Reserved seating is available at ptpashows.org. Tickets can also be purchased at the PTPA box office beginning 1 hour before each performance. Coming up on WYLN News, Rockin' the Mountain returns to Hazleton this Friday. Plus, an internationally recognized author and illustrator will soon be visiting the Hazleton Art League. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back. Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, fresh from the farm, everyday heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Rockin' the Mountain is returning to Hazleton this Friday, July 5th, with Danny V's 52nd Street Band, a tribute to Billy Joel. The free concert will begin at 6 o'clock p.m. with the local band Ostrich Hat as the opening act. The Rockin' the Mountain concert series is a collaboration between Hazleton Parks and Recreation and Visit Luzerne County. The concert area at City View Park will open at 5 o'clock p.m. All ages are welcome. An internationally recognized author and illustrator will soon be visiting the Hazleton Art League. Matt Novak, author of the award-winning children's books Newt and Mouse TV, will be hosting a special presentation at the Hazleton Art League on Friday, July 12th, beginning at 9 o'clock a.m. Novak is a native of Trenton, New Jersey, but grew up in Shepton, PA, and graduated from West Hazleton High School. Novak has been illustrating picture books since 1986, and has also worked for Disney Studios on films such as Rescuers Down Under and Beauty and the Beast. During his interactive program at the Art League, Novak will demonstrate how to write and illustrate a children's story. The program is part of the Hazleton Art League's Summer Art Camp, and tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. Tickets can be obtained at the Hayden Family Center for the Arts or online at hazletonartleague.org. WYLN is giving away free tickets to the NASCAR Cup at Pocono Raceway on Sunday, July 14th. To enter, just like and comment on the ticket giveaway post on the WYLN News Facebook page. 2 winners will be randomly selected on Wednesday, July 10th, and will receive 4 tickets each. Coming up on Berwick's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Catawissa Part 1. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy is now open at 743 Catawissa Road in Tamaqua. Stop by the Dairy Bar, try over 33 flavors of homemade ice cream still made on the premises, and a full menu of hot food made to order. Have some fun at their driving range, or play mini golf on their 2 18-hole mini golf courses. Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy, celebrating 65 years. Same great taste, same great location, same great memories to be made.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks night guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks night guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Hey guys, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, we're doing a laser presentation with these two beautiful people because there's going to be a series up at the Wellness Center. July 10th is a Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So stay tuned for the show and then come to the Wellness Center presentation.
WYLN News is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner. A Path Through History is sponsored by the Old Jail Museum, 128 West Broad Street in Jim Thorpe. Call 570-325-5259 or visit them online at theoldjailmuseum.com.
The first European to reach the shores of the Susquehanna River in Lower Columbia County was French trader James Latorte, who passed through in 1728 bearing a message of goodwill to the local Native Americans. He brought on his journey a coat for the celebrated chieftainess Madame Montour. Afterwards, though, it would be several more decades before settlers would start arriving in larger numbers. William Henry would be the first to own the land in the area. Others arrived soon after him, settling down not far from the rock formation known either as Indian Head Rock or Profile Rock, which still stands today on Route 42 just north of today's community. Another early settler was William Hughes, who in 1787 laid out a town, selling lots therein by lottery. The new community would thus originally be named Hughesburg in his honor. Afterwards, though, it would be renamed to Catawissa, which derives from the Native American word Catawisse, meaning pure water. The name had already been applied to the nearby Catawissa Creek. Once incorporated, Catawissa started growing slowly but surely. The first school in the community would be opened in 1800. The first mill in the future Columbia County would be on the banks of Catawissa Creek in 1774. The first official business in town was a tannery run by Isaiah Willits, who also operated a local ferry, in 1780 at the corner of today's 3rd and South Street. The Old Stone Mill, operated by Christian Bropes, began service in 1799, owned by several men over the decades, and operated until it burned down in 1910. The first school in Catawissa opened for students in 1800, and the Catawissa Fire Company was established in 1827. The biggest business in Catawissa's early years, though, was the paper mill opened by Benjamin Sharpless in 1811. Sharpless had become interested in paper making after finding out that his brother Jonathan had been making a fortune doing the same in Ohio during a visit there. Benjamin took on John Clark as a partner, bought out the former shoemaker grist mill, and remodeled it to make paper. The partners would operate the mill through 1834 when Clark passed on. Several owners would take possession of the paper mill over the ensuing decades. The building burned down in 1882 but was subsequently rebuilt. Purchased at sheriff's sale in 1900 following its previous owners falling heavily into debt, it was renamed Pennsylvania Paper Mills. It was temporarily closed in 1903 to install modern machinery, but these did not work as planned, and soon the mill was back in debt. By 1913, it had gone to receivership and was dismantled. Other businesses, though, would take over the site, as in 1918, the Central Forging Company, which made steel unions, opened on the old paper mill property. When this too fell into debt, it was reworked by new owners into the Catawissa Valve and Fitting Company, which would operate for many decades thereafter. Many of the early residents of Catawissa were Quakers. Among them were Moses Roberts, who arrived in the Catawissa area around 1772, and some credit with building the first permanent building in town. He is also credited by some for building, at the corner of South and 3rd Streets, a log meeting house. It is unclear exactly which year the structure went up, although it appears to have been between 1775 and 1889. The meeting house served the community's Quaker community regularly through 1808, when a declining parish due to Quaker immigration to Canada led to a vote to move meetings to Muncie. They returned to Catawissa, however, in 1814, when it was decided the distance to Muncie was too great for travel at the time. This time, the structure remained as an active meeting house through 1855, when it was closed after a meeting in Berwick. By 1890, it had laid abandoned for over 20 years. It was then that Mary Emma Walter moved to Catawissa from Philadelphia, intending to keep the meeting house open. Walter repaired the building and upgraded the grounds, and for the next 30 years, she attended Sunday services at the meeting house as its only congregant. Her efforts at restoration paid off in the long term. The Catawissa Friends Meeting House still stands in Catawissa today, having been added to the National Registry of Historic Places in 1978. Its cemetery includes the grave of Hugh Hughes, who crossed the Delaware with George Washington before the Battle of Trenton, which, along with the other graves there, is now also preserved for posterity.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
News.